first thing I want to share with you is what have a clear vision or goal of what you want to achieve in your study time session. Now, when you start studying where you don't have a clear goal of what you really want to achieve, this is the reason why a lot of students do not study effectively. Most times when students want to read, they are so confused on what to cover. Am I going to read physics? Am I going to read maths? Am I going to read biology? Am I going to read English? Now they are so confused because before they even start reading here, because they have not set a clear vision of what they really want to study. You don't want to be that kind of student that is very, very confused. You understand? Every study time should have a certain thing you want to achieve, and you must clearly what define it. This is what you're going to give your brain clarity and make you stay focused on what is really important to you. Do you understand? Don't go into your study time session without a proper vision or goal of what you want to study. It will lead to confusion and lack of clarity. Do you understand? But if set a clear goal or vision of what you really want, the course you want to study, the topic you want to cover, and what is really in that topic that is given here that you want to cover, it makes you stay focused, stay motivated, and stay dedicated and cover what you want to cover. Do you understand? This is what is going to help you. This is what number one. If this number one is very important, but number two is very, very much important. So step number two, three, and four are very, very important. So you want to stick to the end of this video. Let's move to step two. Step two, like what I said, is very important. Have a specific time frame and where you study. Now, this is the problem I have with so many students here. So many students, over 80% of students, do not have a specific time frame they have dedicated themselves to study during the day. That is the problem here. Now, if you set a specific time frame, the place you study on a constant basis, now that will prime your brain to make you understand that this is the time I study. When you get to that time, now guess what? Your brain will start telling you that your time to study is getting close. You understand? So at anything you are doing, you just stop there. Now, but if you don't have a specific time frame of the day you are studying, it's going to be a problem. That is why so many students today they will read, tomorrow they will not read, next one they will read, because they don't have a system that guide them to study. And one of the easiest way to build a system that will guide you to study, even when you are motivated or not, is when you have a specific time frame of the day you study. Now, it can be in the morning, it can be in the afternoon, it can be in the evening. Now, the main reason why this is very, very important, so you can have time to do other things. You understand? You have time for your lectures, you have time for to go out to talk and the rest. You understand? So you want to have a specific time frame. This specific time frame should not be violated by you. Once you have set this specific time frame during the day, now you must be dedicated to this time. It's not just a specific time frame. You need to set where you need to study. Now you need to set a place that nobody will distract you. It is your personal study time, and this is the place you need to study. At that time, no distraction. If you can do this thing here, I bet you. Now, although you are not motivated, now you stay disciplined and you stay consistent in your personal study. And one thing that makes so many students, like one thing that can make you to become intelligent and do better, is when you study on a consistent basis. And you must set a system that will help you to stay consistent on a consistent basis. How do you do that? Ask yourself what time of the day or night that is convenient for you. Ask yourself. And your study time should be like 3 to 4 hours. Just 3 to 4 hours if you really want to study very well and gain value. 3 to 4 hours. That 3 to 4 hours is not like 4 hours straight. You can read 1 hour 30 minutes, then take a break, then read another 1 hour 30 minutes. Just now, where do you want to study? Are you going to study in the library? Are you going to study in the classroom, or are you going to study in your apartment where you stay? Just where do you normally stay to read? Because these things are very, very important. These things you think that they are not important, but they really contribute to your success. They really contribute to how you will stay consistent and study. They really contribute to how you focus. Just people like me, I love studying in the night because this is the reason why I cannot study during the day, because I also meant is during the day. The time I study effectively, or the time that is very, very most effective up to me, is between 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Just because during that time frame, nobody is stopping me, everybody is asleep, and my brain is very, very effective. So pick a specific time frame that is very, very okay for you. And that this is my time, I'm dedicated to this time. Just it's very important you do this here. Pick a specific time of the day or night or evening that will be of help to you. Which place are you going to study? There was tip what number 2. Do you understand? Let me tell what tip number 3. Tip number 4 is getting your materials. It's very important. Get your relevant material. The book, the textbook you use, the material you use plays a long way or important role to help you understand the subject or the course you are reading. Now, the textbook you use play about 70 to 80% success or goal to your personal study. Now, you must do your possible best to get all your relevant textbook. Do your possible best to get your relevant textbook, so that by the time you're studying, you are using that material. That material is very, very effective for you. You understand? Then you want to study. Another thing I want to take note here is that now make sure you take note as you study. Make sure you take important notes. Now, what I do here, whenever I study, I take a lot of notes. I don't just read like that. I don't just read like that. I don't just read the table like that. Now, whenever I read, I take important note. I like things here, the key points. Do you understand? So that by the time I finish my study, I can easily carry the note and go and study it. Do you understand? So it's very important. Get the relevant material that is very easy, that explain the concept easily to you. Do you understand? Because different authors with their different ideas or different way of explanation. So you must do your possible best to get that material. Now the problem with so many students is that they want to study but they don't have good textbook. You understand? One of the worst that can ever happen to you is what? Reading only the note the lecturer gave to you. No. You want to have about 2 or 3 textbooks in that course or in that subject. So by the time you're reading, if they don't understand you can go to another area. Just it's very, very important to do this here. This is another effective way to study. Get a proper or relevant material for your study. That's tip number 4. So let's move to tip number 5. The last thing I want to give to you before our bonus step is stay focused. Concentrate your mind on what you are doing. Now, so many students, if they are studying, guess what? Their phone is on social media or they are doing something else. Now, during that time frame is where you put your phone aside. Remember, I tell you that you must study in your time frame. You understand? Put your phone on flight mode, except you have important. Maybe you want to browse the internet for something here. You understand? Or you want to call a friend. But during your study time, you need to stay focused. I need to concentrate your mind. And one of the ways to do that is to cut out all distraction. And one of the distractions so many students face, the reason why they are not focused is because it's due to social media. You see students reading, but they are on TikTok, they are on Facebook, they are on Instagram, and the rest. They are chatting with their friends. No, you don't do it like that. That space time frame you pick for yourself should be the hours you focus on yourself to study. Anything that will distract you, you cut them out. You need to stay focused and stay attentive to what you are studying. Do you understand that? Tip number 5. Let me talk the bonus step that are very important. So let me talk the bonus step. The first bonus in this video is that whenever you are doing anything calculation, while you are doing physics, maths, or chemistry, now make sure you solve enough calculation. You have known this formula here. What you want to do here is make sure you solve enough calculation, enough practice problem, because that is the only way you can learn and master it very well. Now, what some people do is that once they read, they don't solve enough questions. You understand? So you must try as much as possible to solve enough questions in that calculation part using those formulas you have learned. If you are doing calculation, do you understand? That bonus number 1. Bonus number 2 is that whenever you are stuck at something, probably you are reading something and you don't understand it. Now you don't, because no matter the time you spend on that stuff, okay, you not understand it. What to do here is that you close the notes, and relax, or you call somebody that can help you explain that thing for you. Do you understand? Now, probably you are reading a concept or you are reading chemistry. You don't really understand the stuff here. Now, what you want to do here is that now is that there are 2 things here. There are 2 things I will recommend for you. Is that you call a friend that can explain stuff for you? You understand? Explain the stuff for you better, or you can go online, go on YouTube and search that stuff there and see if you can see a video or a tutorial that can explain that thing better. Do you understand? So whenever you are stuck when you're reading, always look for help. And the help can either be your friend or your tutor or your lecturer or someone that is close to that knows the stuff, or you can use online resources. Do you understand? That bonus number 2. After you study, look at something here. After you study, now try as much as possible to close the note and try to recall what you have studied. You understand? Try to now this will make it sink back into your memory. You understand? Close notes, try to recall what I studied, the definition, the formulas, and the rest, the examples. You understand? It's very important to try as much as possible to go back to, not like you are going back again. Try to revise it. Try to close the note and ask yourself, what are the formulas, what are the definitions, what I get today, and the examples. Now try as much as possible to recall back after you are done with your session time. Just and that what bonus number what number 3. The last one, which is very, very important. This last bonus is very, very important. Always tell yourself that you are brilliant, you are intelligent, and you are one of the best students. Now whenever you are studying, always remind yourself like that. Now what you say to yourself will become your self-fulfilling prophecy. Now what you believe about yourself, you become. Do you understand? And one of the way for we to actually change our perspective or our belief system is through ways. What do you say to yourself? Now, your belief system is your becoming system. What you say to you will affect your conscious mind. Just always affirm to yourself that I am a brilliant student, I'm an intelligent student, and I'm an excellent student. Just always affirm that to yourself. You can do this out before you study. You do this before you study and do it after what you study. Just affirm to yourself. It can take 3 minutes for you to affirm this to yourself and see yourself as a brilliant student, as an intelligent student, and as an excellent student. Someone that desires to score A's and B in this just this will clear it off for you. All these bonus step out, all these things are helpful. Please try to put them into practice. If this thing is helpful, leave it at the comment section that this thing is helpful. I'll be glad to hear from you. See you in my next video.